Okay, we're back. I know it's been a while. Thank you for coming back. I'm going to put at the beginning that if you've been watching this playthrough series, if you just go ahead and drop a like, or if you could just drop a comment, it helps with the algorithm, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So here we are, we're still in our sandbox playthrough. We have cleared all these systems. We've got 50 systems we need to clear. We've been focusing on getting our ship a little bit better by leveling up our skills. You can see that we could go to Guadahari, whatever you want to call it. We've got two systems off of that branch that we could clear. We have Kibu Fast and Zetaya Foyo. So I'm going to knock out just two more missions real quick, and then we're going to go do that, because we have a mission right here. Gather a collection of 43 hardened glass panels. And the reason I'm going to accept that mission is because if I look at the market of the station that I'm sitting in, bada bing, they're right there. So how many do I need? I need 43. I just need 43 of these panels. And there we go. So I need to drop those off. And I need to go kill a raider in Zadlina Cougar. Where am I dropping these panels off? I'm dropping them off in Mobibdefeya. So Mobibdefeya is pretty much right next door, I believe. It's a couple of jumps away. Either way, I'm using my warp drive because my ship is still slow. The warp drive will drop us right in the middle of the system. So we'll go from there to there to there. I love my warp drive. If I could marry my warp drive, I would. But that's not legal in the Astrox universe as of right now. Space Supreme Court has it under consideration. Alright, so we need to go to Mobibdefeya. I know I just said that, but I am the type of guy that likes to confirm stuff. Because I am also the type of guy to jump to a system, and I was supposed to jump to a system on the other side of the universe. So we're still waiting on the update that'll make it so that we get experience points when we clear a system. I was looking before I signed in. I noticed that this playthrough, my character is way behind in levels of my character in other playthroughs because of that issue. But I trust the developer will take care of it soon enough. And we're back in the pink system. I'm gonna fly on over here to Innovex. Now we can still... I'm focusing on mainly getting my skills up to make my ship better. I'm not worrying about expanding the size of my fleet just yet. Those are pretty expensive skills, unfortunately. I think that, just adding another ship to our fleet will cost us 25 to 50 more skill points. So it's just... But see, the thing is once we get up, the leveling doesn't... The amount of time it takes to level doesn't really get that much bigger, but we get a lot more skill points. So it just makes sense to hold off until our ship is in a good base, has got some good base stats before we start worrying about expanding that too much. So there we got 100,000 credits, but most importantly we got 2,000. Let's see if, just see if there's something. Excavate, track and scan. No. Alright, so now we're just gonna unduck. And we're gonna hop on over to Xavier Cugat and kill one. How much is that gonna be in warp fuel? 34. So that's gonna take... Okay, that only took 2 fuel units to jump all the way across the universe, which isn't too bad. I guess if I looked at a 3D map, maybe those systems weren't quite as far as apart as they looked on the thing. We're only gonna kill one raider, so I'm not gonna worry about using my missiles because I'm a cheap bastard and I don't want to lose that money, even though we have 4 million in the bank. So we're going into green system and we're going into Shrek Swamp, I guess. Bring this up, look for our... Okay, so we're gonna fight a triangle and it looks like he's already on his way to get blown up by somebody else, which is always fun. I don't mind if somebody else wants to do my dirty work for me, but I just hope they don't get hurt themselves. I don't see them. So there's that guy. It's hard to tell exactly how far apart they are, because they look pretty close there, but then when I go into this view you can barely see them. Kind of wish the visual scaling was a little bit bigger in this game. But I understand. Space is big and far apart. Let's head on over there. Our weapons have a little bit longer range now. Alright, so he's blowed up. Do we even want to bother looting him? That's usually been a fool's errand. Yeah, he didn't even have anything to worry about. So where do we gotta? So we gotta go back to Burv's Tapita and drop this off. Well, not really drop it off, just go report in. So Burv's Tapita right there. Warp. Then we're gonna go see if we can clear a couple of systems. More systems means more missions. And clearing another system gives us more loot. I'd like to expand our sphere of influence. Try to run across some more factions. I'd like to run across a security faction or enforcement, somebody that's got a lot more. Well, I guess the kill missions, since they've nerfed the loot drop, the kill missions really aren't. I mean, I can make a lot more money. I mean, if I had like some level 4, level 5 cargo missions, it seems like that does better. Because I could just grab them and then move and warp over, especially now they have a warp drive. Cargo missions and just buy something and then warp and then sell it. I don't have to go to a system and then track down the raiders and fight them. Because if you're fighting 3 or 4 raiders, sometimes I can take 2 or 3 minutes just to do that. So why waste 2 or 3 minutes if I don't have to? Heading on over here to Void Raiders. It'd be nice to get into a new system, and it says it's a pirate club. I wonder what goes on at the pirate club. They all just sit around practicing yar to each other and polish their cutlasses. Cutlass. Let's see what the university has here. We need some laser energy optimization. That's what we need. We need some laser energy optimization. That's going to be a long-term investment since we use laser weapons. Lasers. This reduces the amount of energy that they use. We're going to get 2 levels in that for now. So I've still got 24 skill points left. And we can get our laser focal range. We can improve that another. So we've got longer range on our lasers now. And they do 7.5% more damage. So not bad, huh? How much did it improve our laser range? 30%. Does it show our new range? Our laser now has a range of 1,827 kilometers. I mean 1.827 kilometers. Damage is still only 22, but our energy required is down 2.5 whatever, joules, whatever. Alright, so now we are going to... Alright, we've got 45 warp fuel. Any good missions? Hijack. Kill 4 to level 10 raiders. Zatea Foya. And it's a system we've never been to. So it's one of the systems... It's one of the systems that we are going to be going to anyway. So at this point, we are going to that system anyway. That's going to give us lots of combat when we go to that system. So, no, I wasn't going to accept another mission, but hey, we're going that direction anyway. And we get to kill 4 raiders. And I forgot what level it was. All right, so let's go. First thing we need to do is we need to warp to Guadalajara. And then we'll see if we can go to Zatoya Foe or whatever first. That's probably the one that's not unlocked yet because that's how my luck goes. So Zatoya Foya. Let's head on over there. So we got a little bit better laser energy, a little bit better laser damage. No, a little bit laser energy use. And laser range. So let's head on up here. So we need to just start buying better lasers is what we need to do. We need to improve our base laser skill so we can start getting blaster 4s and 5s on here. That'll help improve our damage. That should be the next thing, I guess. It's just our basic laser operations. Okay, so here's where the disappointment happens. Here we go. Nope. Oh, what do you know? We were able to go in there straight in. So we're going to have a bunch of dudes to fight when we get in here. So first thing is we need to go after our mission raiders before the other raiders get in here. And I'm going to fight like this. I know this isn't the most visually appealing way to fight at the moment, but we need to get these dudes out of the way. So we got 3 squares and a triangle. And it looks like we got some pretty big dudes over there. So hopefully... So I'm not going to use any missiles against the mission raiders. Kicking our afterburners. I'm not going to use any missiles against the mission raiders. I'm going to save them for the big dude. Alright. Ship is still as slow as Christmas. But we're getting there. It's just a mining escort. Go ahead and target the other guys. Doop, doop, doop. Looks like he's going to get blown up anyway. Wait a minute, that's not a raider. Yeah, he is. Okay. So this dude is now going to feel our wrath. Alright, so the next one is... Oh, that's still him. The other one got blown up by somebody else, which is always nice. This guy is hard to hit. I need to... But once we do hit him... Alright, so this guy's just in a shuttle. So it should only take a volley or two to take him down if we can catch up to him. Doesn't seem like our laser energy optimization is helping too much yet. But I don't know. I haven't been really tracking that stuff a whole lot. Maybe if I shut off my afterburners it would help too. To restore some of the energy. Okay, so now let's go kill off Zatako Tajmolindo. I think Tajmalalindo. Okay. These space names are so hard to pronounce. Okay, here we go. Come on, finish them off. Should have used my missiles. Let's kick off the afterburner so that we can keep him in our firing arc better. Look like somebody else was taking a shot at him too. Alright, so... Do I want to duck up real quick? Alright, what else is in the system? Is there a station in this system? There's no... Oh, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and dock at Desmond real quick just to recharge our energy before we go fight the other dudes and to trigger an autosave, which is always nice. Just in case our encounter with these other dudes goes pear-shaped real quick. 2100 in payroll, that's highway robbery. Turn off my weapons just to be nice. Don't want to accidentally shoot at Desmond transceiver station. And we are in a enforcement. Hey, I wanted an enforcement. I wanted an enforcement faction sector, but unfortunately, looks like it's a dead-end sector. What kind of missions they have here? Yeah, big deal. All right, so. Does he need some missiles? He needs some missiles. Chunk, give him 94 missiles. That sounds like a good deal. I didn't know holding shift would automatically split them in half, but always learning. The good pilot is always learning. Alright, so here we go. Looks like they're pretty spread out. I'm gonna go after you first. Oh, not you. Going after this dude. We don't want this dude engaged at all. I'm gonna let you off the hook, Lelb. Oh, I guess we better go after this guy. He's super close. Alright, so Zilba Necktie. Alright, you're a square. We got plenty of missiles. I'm gonna go ahead and start using my missiles. I paid good money for these missiles. Somebody is shooting at us. Oh, he's got pretty good range. But our shields are still holding. Alright, here goes a missile barrage. Did the other one get blown up? Somebody blew up. Okay, so. I guess since we're in an enforcement sector, there's some pretty good pilots in this sector already. We got this big ship here. What is this thing? Go We got this big old Devastator. That sounds like a pretty awesome ship if you call your ship a Devastator. So let's see, how far away are our friends here? Let's go fight them on our own. We don't need to let her, because we just got a square and a couple of, yeah, it looks like these guys are going to be easier than the previous group. Officer, look how officer is in all caps. He's very proud of being an officer, and it looks like the Devastator is moving into position. But that doesn't mean he's going to get there in time to do anything for us. So we're going to go after this dude and untarget the station. Oop. Weapons hot. Where is our friend? There he is. Okay. Thought we had lost our friend. We're going to be very upset. So 526 hull points. So we got a frigate, escort, and a T2 frigate. So the officer... Bastmole Abrukil. So once we pop him, then we have this sector clear, which will give us a nice chunk of change, and then we'll have a mission complete, which we can go turn in, and then we can go clear another sector, which should not be a dead-end sector, or else things are going to be very weird for a while because we won't be able to go kill anybody. All right, there we go. There goes our missiles. Our friend is not shooting at all. There we go. So he was, now this dude. Now see, this is the situation we ran into before. So our dude is not firing missiles now. Even though he has missiles, he is not firing missiles. I ran into that in another playthrough where after I reloaded some missiles onto them, they just didn't use them anymore. They're just like, hey, I'm not going to use missiles anymore. Did I accidentally shoot my friend? I hope not. Alright, there we go. So now we just gotta get the officer. We're still at 86% weapons, still pretty good. This dude's got 3,000 hull points. We're not gonna call them hit points. Space hit points. There we go. Missile barrage. So we're putting some good hurting on him. Absolutely no damage to us. And then he'll be dead soon. I'm gonna go ahead and check his loot just for the fun of it. 220,000 credits for making this a safer part of space. That's what we do. And he got 355,000 credits for popping him. What about his friends? Let's go see if we get something good for his friends. Another 300,000 credits for that one, right? Blaster X8, we might need that at some point. Torpedo launchers are worth pretty good money. Now what about his other friend? So maybe the second spawn loots are pretty good. I mean, we're up to a good chunk of change now. 5 mil. Another 260. Yeah, we're getting some pretty good loots. Now the... Okay, so now we need to go to Zetea. No, we've done that. We need to go to Bajadish Go to turn in this mission. So the mission, that wasn't very difficult. So we got almost 1 million just in space bucks for completing that mission. And I mean, not for clearing that sector. And then we got 704,000 credits for that and 4 skill points, 1,000 experience points. We still need 5,000 experience points. What kind of missions I have here? Destroy, frag all skilled raiders in Lost Rehas. Now this is a level 6 mission, so that could be pretty good. It says a large group of raiders destroy all 2 raiders. So I go there, and that's going to get me 6 skill points and almost 1 million space bucks. And then we have recover a shipment crate. That's going to give us 3 skill points And it's a level 5 mission. So it's going to get us... Does it tell me how many experience points it gives us? No. So that's another easy one. So I'm going to pop these 2 missions real quick just because they're brain dead and they're level 5. So we should get pretty good. So that laser is going to give... Alright, I'm just going to sell everything. That's just how I do. Because I've got so much money, I can just rebuy the stuff later. Like I got 7.4 million right now. So I'm up to the point now where I can buy the most expensive. I can buy the battle carrier now if I wanted to, but I don't have, I'm not going to just yet. I'm going to improve all my ship skills before I invest in a humongous ship. So frag all 2 raiders in Zadlazina Cougar, which is over here. I think that's just right next door. I'm still gonna warp. So we gotta kill all 2 raiders. Try and help me keep track of these raiders. All 2 of them for 1 million space bucks, more or less. Less or more. I am going to start streaming this game, I promise. I just haven't decided when yet. I do have a job, you know. I do not see any raiders. Oh, I need to go to Las Rijas. See? This is what I was talking about earlier. I'm the type of person that'll just completely warp to the wrong sector. I need to wait for my... Now I have to wait for my warp drive to cool down. Spool up, as they say in Battlestar Galactica. Gotta wait for the warp drive to... The FTL drive to spool up, Captain. The board is clear. No contacts on Dratus. Ready to jump in 4, 3, 2, jump. I love the jump sequences in Battlestar Galactica. Especially when they jumped into the atmosphere of New Caprica. That was a hoot. That was an amazing sequence from an amazing show. All right, here we go. There's our friends. We got 2 trapezoids, so we just need to frag you. You're closer. I'm not going to use missiles because you're just going to be a joke. You're a joke. Who flies a trapezoid in this day and age? It's ridiculous. Ye will past bast. Ye will podcast. Here we go. Even though we're... I mean, I guess we need to see if there's something about accuracy for our weapons, I guess, because we still miss a lot. So even though we're close... Maybe because it's a small ship. I mean, look how close we are. And we're just whiff, whiff, whiff. And he's flying a trapezoid, which should have a pretty good signature. And our friend is not helping much either. Now that his missiles, now that he's decided he doesn't want to use his missiles anymore. He's got 94 Mark IV missiles. Oh, he's got a tactical level 3. Maybe he can only use level 3 missiles. We'll have to try that out. Okay, so we went through a whole bunch of energy for nothing. Because now we're finally hitting him. Now we're right in his exhaust port. Now we're hitting him. Let's go to Yapel Banvajjo now. Put some put some blasters on him. No, now we're hitting. Now that we're at 3. Alright, so now what was our other mission? We need to go to Oyamelri and pick up a stray. Go there and pick up a box that's just floating in space. So we'll do these 2 missions and we'll free the other sector. How's that sound? Does that sound like a planet? Sounds like a plan to me. Got my morning coffee. Don't have any LaCroix at the moment. Had the snowstorm. Alright, here we are at Oyamelri. And we're looking for a box. What's in the box? There we go. Derelict crate. Click on the afterburners. I'm going to pick that up. Do need to... We're still okay on warp fuel. I'd like to keep my warp fuel topped off though. So we need... So we still need 5,000 experience points. 7.4 million space bucks. Energy is taking a long time to recharge though, because we have our afterburners on though. We turn off our afterburners. Helps a little bit. Alright, so there's our memory chips. So we need to warp to Tabdita first. Tabdita, jump. Drop this off of Void Raiders. Get our skill points. We only have 12 skill points at the moment. After these 2 missions, we should be up a couple more skill points. Then we get 3 and then 6. So now that we're getting into the grind those lower level missions so that we can get to the higher level missions, which pay more skill points. Makes sense, doesn't it? And we're getting to the point where we're making so much money off these missions where we can just straight up start buying skill points by buying those training manuals, but they're kind of few and far between from what I understand, or from what I remember. They're not like hardened glass where you can buy 50 of them in one station. And the exchange rate is kind of poor too, like 500,000 for just like 2 or 3 skill points. Alright, so we got 135, and we got 3 skill points and 2,500 experience points, which is a good deal. Nothing here. Level 5, these scan missions. Alright, so now we need to go back to... Now we need to go to Zatlina Cougar. Jump. Go ahead and top off our warp fuel when we get there. Get there, and then we'll go free up that other system. We don't have any enforcement faction standing at the moment, so we're not going to get any good missions from our one. We're not going to get any exciting missions. We could go do some boring missions to grind that, and if I do that, I'm going to do that offline. No point making you watch me do level 1 missions. Up, 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 my good sirs. Going up here to KIP, Academic University. Still haven't ran across Biomet University yet. So we got 6 skill points and 3,000 experience points. Was that enough to... That's enough to level us up. See, by grinding those missions and getting those higher level missions. I wish I could remember where we got those missions from. Come on, level us up. Level us up. We're in a university. We should have almost all the skills. We are leveling up, right? There we go. And we only need 9,000 to level up again. So now we got 35 skill points, which gives us 56 altogether. We're in university. Now we could go for Fleet Commander, which would be 50 skill points. What does it say? We have 21 skill points. We better have more than 21 skill points. There we go. I guess it was just a graphical update. Alright, so Fleet Commander. So we have 56 skill points, but it'll cost us 50 to train to level 2, which would allow us to have another friend, which I don't think we need yet. Laser basic operation. Advanced laser systems. So, okay. Laser energy optimization. What else we got here? Market auditor, which we don't need. Max mission contracts, which we don't need. Merc negotiations. Pay less each day. I mean, 2,000 a day. I mean, so that would bring it down. So 5% would be 100 credits less each day. Definitely not worth it. We're not miners. Mission payment 5%. Now this could be, now if that includes the experience points, that could be useful. We don't have any projectiles. We don't do any refining or salvaging. Advanced targeting systems. Won't even let us see what it does. I don't want to train it, I just want to see what it does. Ship shield systems. Max shields 10%. Ship thrusters, that's what we want. We can go ahead and make our ship even faster now and improve our shields. There we go. 10 more skill points. There we go. So now we're faster and we're stronger. Let's top off our warp fuel. What kind of missions they had here? Garbage missions. All right, top off our warp fuel. Market. Warp. Not buying any more glass. Oh, basic warp fuel. I'm not going to buy the basic warp fuel. All right, so map. We're going back to Godahari. And then we need to free up another system. So getting a little bit faster, a little bit stronger, better shields, better damage. Everything's getting better. All around getting a better ship. So where do we need to go to? Kibo Fast? Right, Kibo Fast. Look at that, 165 meters per second now. So I think we went up 11. I don't even remember what we bought. Did we buy Merc Negotiations? I don't think we did. Because if all it improves is the credits, who cares? Because I've got 8.2 million credits now. If it improved the experience points, that could be useful. But even then, that's not that big of a deal. Because 5%, even if it was 10%, it's not that big of a deal. And so all we have in this is the regular raiders. We got a new sector. Do we have a station here? That's not a station, I don't think. That's just one of those silly public energy generators. We do have 2 more outpoints though. Bin C and Yerlam Ronto. We've got this thing over here. So we don't have a recon center, which we can use to get nothing. That's right. It doesn't have anything. Nothing useful anyway. So we got 2 out sectors here. So let's go kill these dudes. Kill the square first. Oh, we forgot to get missiles for our friend. I think we're okay though. We can always go get those missiles when we get done with these dudes. So we should have better shields now. Then what else did we buy? Log. Skills. University training. We bought ship shield systems and thruster systems. That's right. So we're faster and we have better shields. So we're going to go after the pirate escort first. Malila Yokufu. Ooh, there's like space lightning in this sector. I like it. How many missiles do I have? I got 52 missiles. So I'm going to save my missiles for the officer. And just use my regular blasters for our friend. Our friends, I mean. Yeah, so it seems like we hit a little bit better that time. I don't know. Which doesn't make any sense because we didn't improve anything that would have made us hit better. We don't have our missiles on. Doing pretty good with our little blasters though. Turn off the afterburners. Space lightning. Everybody loves space lightning. Space lightning. Alright, there we go. He's almost dead. And of course, obviously, as soon as he dies, then the new dudes are going to spawn. So we're going to go get Weeble. Weeaboo Kutarjo. We got nice red streaks in the system. Looks like the space lightning's over there. Alright, so our pilot, our friend, has gained a level of experience. Now what is good is that even though they go up in experience, they don't go up in pay. So he's the one that needs negotiation skill, not me. I mean, he's gone up 3 or 4 levels since he joined our team, and he's still charging me the same amount of money. So who's bad in negotiations here? He or I? This guy seems like he's running away from us if I didn't... Unless he's going after that ship. Maybe that's what he's doing, because he's certainly not coming straight towards us to engage us, that's for sure. I mean, it makes sense that he would run from us after he just watched us pop both of his friends. Maybe he's running to get the officer. We still haven't hit him. It's pretty nimble little dude, isn't he? There we go. That's why he's running, because apparently his weapons don't work. So he ran towards that guy, and now that guy's shooting at him too. Alright, so now... Where's the other raiders? There we go. So we've got 1, 2... So we got a square... And 2 trapezoids, it looks like. Square and 2 trapezoids. I will use my missiles on the trapezoids, but not on the square. Can't get the other one targeted just yet. They're on top of each other. There we go. Alright, let's kill Gaxa and Aressa. Just gonna use blasters on him, and then we'll pull out the laser beams for the officer and his buddy. For Vagbira Zinzo and Kuwaxi Melcha. Kuwaxi Melcha. I think that's a girl's name. Ooh, got a big hit on that dude. Alright, so another volley and he's dead, so let's go after. Alright. Fire up those missiles since he's in a frigate. Not that it matters. They're not even shooting at us, so I don't know what the point is. I mean, absolutely no... Whoop! Somebody spoke too soon. They are firing at us now. Seems like there's been a sudden uptick in damage output from our friends here. So they go from barely being able to scratch us in the previous system to wiping out 22% of our shields almost immediately. But that's fine. Good thing we brought our missiles. We need to get missiles on our ship. We might need to seriously consider getting a new friend before we go to the next system. Was there a station in this system? There's not a station in this system. Alright, so let's finish off this dude, so we might have to grind missions in the other systems again. We got Binsi and Yurlam Ranfo. Now we can always just hop into those systems, and we don't have to engage the raiders. We can just hop into the systems and or hop into the system, because we're only going to have one of them available after we kill this dude, if we kill this dude. I think we'll be alright. I do need to get missiles back on my friend though, because that damage output from his missiles would really be coming in handy right now. So come on, one more shot. He literally has 22 hull points left. Alright, so let's go see what's here. Alright, 240,000 credits. No stations in this system, right? No stations. Recon Center. Alright, so what did he have? 470,000 credits and a howitzer. So not bad in terms of cash monies. Let's go over here and see what this dude has. I didn't see which system. Did it tell us which system is now open or not? I don't think the log tells us that, or maybe it did and I just didn't pay attention. Because I do just kind of clear those things up pretty quickly. Let's see. 113 plasma beam class 5, and then this last one over here. Go over here and check this one out. Check it out, Jack. All right, what's we got? What's we got? Give us the monies. Come on. Come on. All right, another Gatling and 200,000 credits. So, which of these systems? Let's see if it shows in our log. Journal, notifications. All that remains is memory. Labor rating. Raiders have been detected. So, it doesn't tell us. Mercenary fleet. No, it doesn't tell us. So the notifications doesn't tell us which system has been freed. Don't know if that's a matter of something I should bring up to the developer. Bin C is far away. These are Berlum Yanfo. Let's go see what that's got for us. Now we can't warp into there because we've never been there before. Shields are recharging okay, I guess. Could be recharging faster. I'm just gonna hop into these two systems and see what's available. So now, how much money do we have now? 9.248. We need 9,000 skill points to level up. See, these skills here, escort ship operation doesn't do anything for us. So I don't know, we just have to have them just so we can pilot ships, but they don't do anything. Now see, laser advanced weapons gives us general bonus, but what does general bonus mean? Does that mean that we get bonuses to range and damage and energy optimization, or what? Alright, so Yurlam Ronfo we can go into. I just want to pop in here just to see if they have a station. They do have a station, and what? See who it is. Qua Research Map. This is another enforcement sector, so I'm going to run over there and dock real quick. Think we can beat the raiders? Alexa, stop. Sorry you had to hear that. Alright, so I'm going to run over there and dock. And that's going to be the end of it for this video for the night. We got a new system and new skills. And I will see you in the next video.